Hello, beautiful. Today's video is all about the value of a long-term relationship with your coaching clients when you're selling $100,000 coaching offers or more. So this is a part 2 of the video where I talked about commitment trauma and the length of your long-term coaching package when you're selling high-ticket coaching offers. So if you haven't watched the commitment trauma video yet, I'm going to drop it in the link below so you can watch that after watching this or before. In this video, I'm going to talk about not just the value of long-term coaching, but the differences when it comes to private coaching and group coaching, and why the transformation is different depending on the length of your container and the relationship between the coach and the client. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dabo. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches to co-create profitable high-ticket coaching boutiques so they can sell $100,000 coaching offers and more and serve more deeply for their clients and scale to multiple six figures a month or their first $1 million within 18 months. So what is the value of a long-term coaching container or relationship with your client? When you're selling a $100,000 coaching offer, it's not just another $10,000 offer with a zero behind it. You really have to look to see what draws your clients to you or what differentiates you from every other coach out there, okay? You're not the only coach selling a high-ticket coaching offer. So at the $100,000 coach offer level or the $250,000 offer level, what is your secret sauce? What is that unique brilliance that brings your clients to you? Whether you're a health coach, a business coach, relationship coach, somatic coach, whatever coach you are, what draws clients to you in your messaging, your marketing, your sales, your offer, your niche, your packaging, and everything? I want you to look at your brilliance. Like, what is the thing that you do, the tools that you use, the abilities that you have that nobody else has out there? That's the first step in looking at the value of a long-term coaching relationship. It's who you are being and how you show up for your client. So I'll give you an example. Most of you already know this. I prefer private coaching and group coaching. I've done both, and for me, my brilliance lies in working one-to-one with clients and really digging really deep and going into an intimate relationship with my clients. A lot of people prefer a group coaching environment. The thing is, it doesn't matter whether you have a group or a private coaching relationship. The difference is the long-term container. And that's where the commitment trauma discussion comes up. It's kind of like, how long am I willing to sit in this container and serve as deep as I can and go as deep as I can with my client without me getting caught up in my own stories? That's basically it. So it's the difference between creating a 90-day package when you know your client needs 18 to 24, even 3 years in that relationship to co-create the powerful transformation they want, and creating the 3-year coaching container. It's based on your comfort level and your stories that you tell yourself. Because, for example, business coaching, I know that my clients, it takes longer than 90 days or 6 months or 1 year to create what my clients really truly need in their business. So it will be disingenuous of me to create a 90-day container for my client and teach them one thing and then sell them into working with me for the next strategy, then the next thing, and then the next thing. Because that's a shiny object syndrome strategy. If clients are just coming to you for one thing, I get it. 90 days, 6 months, it's done and stop, and they move to the next level. But if you're really working on transformation, moving beyond information, and going into deep service and transformation with your clients, you and I both know it's not 90 days or 6 months or even a year. And even if it's 6 months or 90 days or 1 year, they have the option to renew because there's still more work to be done. It's a consistent growth, and we all hit different growth levels and reach our different growth edges at different points in our journey, whether it's a health journey, a business journey, a relationship journey. So creating a container that supports the client to have more expansive options make more expansive choices, and see possibility beyond the thing they came to you for, it's a brilliant move, the best brilliant business decision you can make for you and your business and for your client. Now, what's the value? You see, let's say you have a group program of 50 women, or whoever's in the group program, 50 people. What I've seen for the clients who come to me and for myself is that it's easy to hide and get lost in a sea of 50 other people in a room. Then you don't have to see your stuff. So the value of the intimacy in that long-term container is that you get to reflect your client's stuff to her. She gets to see herself, her health, her business, in her relationship through the reflection of her own eyes. So she can't hide or run away from the confrontation. She gets to deal with the confronting stuff that comes up without running to hide in a room where she gets to live her life through somebody else's aha moment or breakthrough, because that creates awareness. But in that one-on-one private container, or maybe small intimate group of 4 or 5 container, she gets to see, she gets to create the awareness she'd have done in a group program, and she gets to have the recognition and the realization that comes from working in a private long-term relationship, where you get to know her mindset, you get to know the blocks, you get to know her alibis, which are the stories that she tells herself. You get to know her limiting beliefs. You get to see where she's self-sabotaging, because you've worked with her for 3 years, or maybe 18 months, or 2 years, or 1 year. So you get to really know her health or her business, her career, her relationship, her life, her spirituality, her faith journey, whatever it is you're coaching on. You get to really see that for her and reflect that to her. And it makes it easier for her, better for her, and she's able to scale in her growth and quantum leap to higher bounds, because it's directly one-on-one. She's not hiding in a group. She's showing up because she has to. I went through this with my coach. When I was coaching with my coach for my first coach one-on-one, we coached for 4 years. And I remember thinking sometimes in our coaching sessions, I would really like right now to be in a group program of 50 women so I don't have to deal with this stuff right now, because it's too confronting and I'm scared. I just want to run and hide in a group because nobody will see my stuff. I can get to aha with somebody else's stuff and say, girl, I see you, I hear you, I know you, I've been there. But it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be dealing with my stuff. And that is the biggest value from the private or small, intimate, one-on-one coaching long-term container. It's not that you can't get this in a group or in a 90-day relationship, but it really comes down to you digging deeper, serving much deeper, and creating the transformation from start to finish, or co-creating, because you don't create the transformation, the client does. Co-creating your client's transformation to see every step of that journey. That way she's not chasing another shiny strategy, because there's no one strategy that's going to help you lose the weight, create the relationship, have the baby, create multiple 6 figures a month in your business. There's no one strategy. It comes down to you dealing with the stuff that comes up and being able to move through it seamlessly, because you have the coaching tools and the support of your coach to deal with that. That way you're not trying to fix another problem with a new strategy. You know, this strategy here, then when you're done, you next level to that strategy. No, you work with one coach who gets you through that. And that is why we create these $100,000 coaching offers or $200,000 experiences, to really create that experience for the client that we normally don't have the capacity to provide in a 10,000 90-day container. The value goes beyond information. It's down to transformation. And that is the difficult part of the work that we do as coaches. And I'm talking about coaches who really want to coach. A lot of the spiritual men coaches that I work with who come to me because they work with other business coaches who prefer to be CEOs over coaching. And it's not mutually exclusive. You can be a 7-figure CEO and a great coach. I prefer to be a coach who is growing her 7-figure business. So my first priority is actually my coaching, going the deep transformation. My priority is also private, intimate, long-term containers, where I see you, I hear you, I know you, I reflect to you, you confront it, you learn how to move through it and continue to grow your life, your business, your relationship, the body, the health, whatever it is that you want, while we're growing your business together. That way you don't come to me for this one strategy, then go to that person for the other strategy, and that person for that strategy, then see a new strategy and say, ooh, that's the one that's going to give me the $1 million. It's not Vegas. It's a growing container. You get to grow your edges. You get to lean into the things that you don't want to. Whether you're the coach or the client, both parties are growing consistently in a long-term container. So go back and watch the commitment trauma video and see what trauma do I have around creating an intimate transformational container for my client. I hear all the time, I'm a transformational coach, I'm a transformational life coach, I'm a transformational business coach, transformational spiritual coach. But is the work you're doing with your clients really transformational, or is it informational? Are you throwing more information at them for them to go implement? That creates overwhelm. Then yeah, they don't want to renew working with you. They don't want to be in an 18-month relationship with you because it's too much information coming their way. But when it's transformational and you're supporting them to grow through the stuff they want more information to fix, then the relationship has more value. Then the lifetime value of the work you're doing in those 18 months or those 3 years is $1 million more times what you're charging. So if you're considering creating your $100,000 offer, structuring your $250,000 offer, and you're thinking, gosh, like what can I offer to my client to ask to allow me or support me to ask for this amount of money, look at the transformation. Look at the container. Look at what makes you different from all the other coaches that work in your niche. Look at why clients are coming to you. Look at how you work with them, the tools you use, your methodology. Look at you as a person and what lights you up. Look at what creates the expansive vision for them, going beyond just fixing the pain or the problem, and looking more into how can they see better, see themselves and their businesses or their lives and their health better. How can they track their relationship metric? How can they track their health metric? How can they track their business metric from week to week? It doesn't matter what niche you're in, there's a metric, there's metrics for every single week to track. So you see the transformation live and in person. So you see the transformation and get past the information lens. Clients who want to pay $100,000 or $250,000 or even $1 million are not here to settle for more information. They've read the books, they can write the books, they can write a thesis on the stuff they're dealing with. They can do all of those things. Now they're really ready for that deep transformation, the level that stretches them, that grows them, that allows them to confront the stuff and move through it without a breakdown. That's the stuff they're here for. So take a good look at your business, whether you're a health coach, relationship coach, life coach, spiritual coach, business coach, whatever coach you are, and see, what is my brilliance? What is my transformation? What am I co-creating? What do my clients want? And what container and relationship, whether private or group or mixture of both, maybe it's a mastermind, what will really get her to create what she wants and learn more about herself and what she needs and who she truly is, her identity and her assignment, and who God is calling her to be and who God says she is. What container will support her to believe that to the 100% max, where she is able to do whatever it is she wants in her life, regardless of whether she has a coach or not. A long-term relationship container supports your client to want a coach, to deserve a coach, but never to need a coach. Information supports your client to depend on you, to need a coach. Transformation empowers your client to desire a coach because she deserves it, to want a coach because she really wants it, but never to need a coach. So what are you giving your clients? Information, transformation, value. Does your client need you, or does she deserve you? Let me know how this resonates, how you resonate with this, what's landing for you when it comes to your coaching business. What do you consider value? What's valuable about your coaching? What is valuable about the transformation you offer? And how is it different from what everybody else is doing? And do you know why you're doing it this way? Drop your comments below. It's been good having you.